Did you just cook this?
What's up, crew? What's up, fam? I set up a little different tripod setup, so hopefully I don't have to adjust it as much. It doesn't fall. That is the big goal here, and but it might get a little hot, so we'll have to cut it a little short. But I'm back. Our leg video. I actually recorded yesterday, so you guys will probably see that video come out on a Wednesday, and then this video I think will come out on a Friday. I'm just putting out two for you, or I might just do I might spread it out a little farther. We'll see what I decide. But you know, I said, you know, why not record another video? I mean, it's more time for future Jordan to edit. I mean, it's not a lot of editing, I will admit, but yeah, like, why not record another video and post it out? There's no reason not to, I feel like. Just more time for me to work on it, but I have the time, so no stress. But I'm about to train legs. I just did a pull day. My back's nice and worked. It is feeling a little sore. It'll feel about sorer tomorrow. And then last night I went to Culver's, fast food of the Midwest, and had a fat stacked bacon burger, triple decker bacon burger with some French fries. And they do like these I call them concrete mixers, and you get like a base ice cream, and then you can mix stuff in there. And so I mixed chocolate cake bits with brownie bits. I made a really chocoholic ice cream thing. It was really good. I didn't finish it all the way. I always bite off a little more than I can chew when I go out to eat and do a cheat meal. But yeah, they have, like, I gotta say, some really good fries and some really good like beef on their patties, or beef patties. They have really good beef patties. But definitely hit the spot. It was nice and salty, and when I woke up this morning, I had a nice amount of veins in my legs, and when I flexed them, they look like more defined, more dried out and cut out. So it's exciting. I'll get some good pumps, I think, today, and then my next push day on Tuesday. So yeah, that's why I thought I'd bring you guys along, and you can enjoy, I can share this suffering with you, this leg day suffering. For many of you that know, I really don't like training legs. It's not that I don't like it. I think it's like the thought of it brings me so much anxiety. Like when I'm in there and I'm working, you know, it's good, but it's also like half of me is like, oh my God, this sucks. Cause it's like, everyone knows who trains. It's leg day's a different beast. A lot of things can go wrong. People have pooped themselves before. I've definitely farted as use of some hydraulic boost during a set, but you know, it requires the most amount of energy to really drive force in your largest body parts and stimulate muscle growth. As well as, you know, it's, for me at least, I have a lot of like pain, not the good kind of pain, like not muscle pain. Like sometimes when I try to load up my quads, all I feel is in my knees or in my hips and stuff. And yeah, it could be I don't warm up right, I don't stretch enough. But I think there was also a lot of stress on my knees and stuff in the Marine Corps. So I've done a lot of physical work just to be able to get under certain weights and whatnot and certain movements, and I have to be very meticulous on what I use for it to not hurt or cause injuries. But I'm able to do what I can, and I think I'm able to stimulate it, you know, well enough. But yeah, you know, I used to train legs like 3 times a week before the Marine Corps, before the military, and then during the military it was like twice a week, and I would go hard. And while we did that, I'd also be going on like forced marches or ruck runs and oy vey, you know? But that is the past, and I am dealing with its future consequences. But I have been blessed with some better legs, bigger legs in my older years. I'm about to turn 26, man, for all those of you that are wondering. That is a little bit of a scary thought for me, because I always wanted to stay younger. I don't know, I think from a younger age I learned how fast the world turns and how quickly our years escape from us. Like, I still remember the time I was 18. I'm sure you guys can all relate to this. And growing up, it's not that it's hard, but it's all like every single moment of change, you know, New Year's, Christmas, birthdays, I always feel regret, like not like consciously, but I feel it deep in me, like I could have done more, I could have done something differently. I feel like that's less and less as I've gotten older, but the more of like the age is coming upon me, like that I'm not getting any younger. Like I quickly learned that I wasn't getting any younger. Like I wanted to be like the young guy, like you're only 18, but now it's like I'm whatever. And then the other thing is with that is the whole bodybuilding thing. Like all these dudes online, and it's hard because I compare myself, are so much bigger than me, so much better than me, and they're younger than me. But then, like, bless her soul, my better half, Lauren, pointed out, like, and some other guys, that we all, you know, walk different paths. And that's really, like, clicked with me. Like, you know, I did 5 years in the Marine Corps where I pretty much didn't grow at all and then started bodybuilding right at the end. And I've probably made, you know, what? I started in 2023, it's 2026, so 3 years, and this is what I am now. I mean, I was lifting then, but not for crazy growth, because you can't in the Marine Corps. It's very, very, very hard, especially with depending on what job you're doing, yada yada. But with 3 years of bodybuilding, and this is my progression, I would say that's pretty good, because if you compare to what these other dudes are doing in their 3 years, I would say it's pretty close. And even if we look at you know, Samson Dauda, last year's Mr. Olympia, he didn't start bodybuilding until he was like in his 30s. So he just started pretty much, and he's already like killing it. And he made a ton of progression, but it's like, 'cause he started later, he can probably go long later because his body hasn't been under that stress for so long. So maybe I'm just coping, maybe I'm just making excuses, but it's hard, it's easy, it's a good way for me to like perspective, that's all I talk about. So but yeah, it's a nice day out. After this, I'm gonna probably go shoot some guns, because America, and that's my other really good hobby, really fun hobby that I have, and then I have a whole week of work. So yeah, I'll edit these out when I can and put them out when I can. But for all of you who have been watching, I really appreciate. You know, like, you don't have to be here, and but you're giving your time. So thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart. It's just cool that people care about other people in this day and age, or that I can, you know, provide you with some respite of your day or cardio or whatever it is. But yeah, I've been learning lately with leg day, because, you know, it's so anxiety driven that it's hard to switch that perspective of like, I'm blessed to have it. Because when I just know that it's gonna hurt. I just know it's gonna be like, oh. But then it's like, I also see, it made me think of like, I don't know what it's like to just go in and the gym and like not care, not do anything. Like when you look around at the gym, there's a lot of people on their phone and like doing whatever. And I'm just like, how can you go in without a plan? How can you go in and like have your mind away from all this stuff? Like, to me, that's just wasting time. I would want to go in and it's like, I don't know. I'm there for a purpose. You've probably heard it a million times. But I feel that now. It's funny, I can transfer this in other aspects of my life. Because I always go in the gym with a purpose. A mission, a goal, whatever you want to call it. I have a plan. I do the plan. Boom, 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 yada, yada. I'm in, I'm out. Stimulate muscle growth. But now I'm trying to get better at shooting. So I can LARP better or whatever. And man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to train. Like, I just go there and I kill paper, and I'm like, what should I be doing? You know, like, so I'm trying to transfer like these aspects of bodybuilding. Like, hey, warm up, do a quick warm up, and then you should have like drills that you do, and then see if you get better. See if you get better. Try to push yourself to get better. Make mistakes. Lessons that I've taught myself. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get to the gym soon. I'll see you there on leg day. All right. It's not too loud in here. It's kind of nice. But I was worried about this. I've upped the cardio, and I've been walking on a treadmill, which I usually do the stair stepper, but I don't have one in my little HOA clubhouse. But walking on the treadmill so much, you start to like go an incline and go so fast and do it like so many times a week. My hamstrings, whenever I do that, like the way I walk, my hamstrings are starting to like become really sore and tight. Like they're getting worked consistently and no time to rest. And I was worried that like it would stay that way. Like it prolongs like the soreness after leg day. And I'm sadly still like feeling a little bit right now. It's not like soreness, but it's almost like just fatigue. We'll see. Try to push to that. I just need to stretch more. It just feels like they're always like sore or tight. Cause I'm almost like doing like partial RDOs when I take a step. Cause I'm walking on an incline and like doing this weird motion. I gotta load this thing up. Progression. That's how you do it. If the stack goes by 15 pounds, you gotta add your own weight. All right. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Time to harness the power of the burger and fries. Fuck this fucking rack, man. Fucking pain in my dick.
Come on. Alright, this shit almost made me pass out. But look at this. How the fuck do they expect me to get this out of there? Just fucking throw it? I can't push it. Retarded design. Alright. I'm already at leg press. I'm cruising through this workout. Not a bad thing. I'm just not bitching and moaning like I usually do. Most of the time I'm bitching and moaning, I'm talking to you guys, talking to the camera. Usually between sets and exercises, I'm like, oh, and like reluctantly want to do this, but I'm focused. I'm cruising through it. Hamstrings are done. I got 2 leg press and hack squat. Usually I've been doing that leg press, which is a straight up and down slide instead of this pendulum effect, but like a bad X. I keep coming back to this one. I don't know, man. I like the curve. I like the curves of it. I think I can just, oh shit, load up my quads pretty well. Oh, that's scary. Oh, okay. I think my feet were a little too high. I like to give it a sec and then hit it for another warm up. I feel like usually when I do these, the first warm up set, it's like I'm just grinding out the clunkiness in my joints and feeling of it. And then the next one feels a little bit smoother. Probably something to do with warming up the central nervous system. My knees are definitely gonna hurt after this, but fuck it. I'll live. All right, here we go. Working set. Last time I did this, I did 9.5, but I think 9 will suffice for today. Last time, or actually, when I was driving here, I was visualizing this workout, this set, and really just loading the quads up. Easy peasy, I told myself. And I'm feeling that visualization now. Load up the legs, load up the legs. Nice and smooth. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Felt mostly good. Felt it in my left knee a lot. Man, I'm moving fast. I got a little date with my lady. A little bit. I understand leg days are usually longer, but it's funny. People used to say, like, you shouldn't be at the gym more than 45 minutes to an hour. And I was like, you're fucking ludicrous. If I'm out here 2 hours, then I'm not doing anything. That's not enough. It doesn't count. But man, now I'm only in here for an hour, sometimes less. Because bang, bang, bang. Don't need a lot. Just hard sets. I think the other reason I don't like legs, is compared to all the other movements, there's just so much working against me. Like exercise selection, it's really all just like pain mitigation, I feel like. And trying to choose the right exercises, trying to do them with the right weight and right amount of reps, while also putting in enough effort where I'm going to failure but not hurting myself. Like with other movements, like really any other movement besides leg movements, I can just like get in a chest supported row. I can just rip it, no pain, just feel the muscle. Even if I have shit form, I won't have pain. Like I might not feel the muscle, but I won't have pain. Legs, it's like there's always like lower back, knees. But I'm learning. I just need to do more physical therapy. And man, I used to hate. Well, I used to only do this because I thought they were so cool. Side back hack squat. Fucking destroyed my knees. But I've learned like if I pull up a little on the shoulder and like lean forward, it keeps my butt and my back into the pad. Kind of saves my whole chain here. That was weird. Oh. All right, the last exercise, so let's get it. Come on. I must be the only bodybuilder, only person with legs this size who makes 2 and 3 plates on a hack squat hard. I remember we had a bear gym and I tried squatting. We had one like squat rack, and I think during COVID I was trying to squat. Dude, I was on 225 and I remember like these dudes came in, my buddies, and were like, dude, Jordan must be the only dude with legs that side who makes 225 look hard. And fuck, it was hard, man. I don't know what was wrong with me. All right, come on. I want to go more than 6, at least 6. Yeah. Man, I really thought I had that 8th. I'll take it though. Yeah. I really think in any movement, the rep or the set finishes at the bottom. You can squeeze out that last like half rep. Don't let it go to waste. But man, I feel like a weirdo trying to get it back up. Like if you're not gonna come back up, just go really, really slow and squeeze out like all that last bit of juice. Bleed the rock, baby. Okay, last set. It's funny, the only reason I'm wearing the flapper right now is for the mic and because I look super cool. But it's actually keeping my head up, not letting me rest against the pad, which is good. I had something to say, but I'm feeling all the burger and stuff from last night. Not in a good way, man. Ugh. My eyes are always hungrier than my stomach. All right, come on. Energy. Yeah. Sorry for my celebration. I got an extra rep. Man, I really wish there was handles in front of me. Doing this is annoying. One thing I don't have right now, well, maybe a little bit, but all the lines go when you train legs. Oh man, one of the most fun things, one of my favorite things to look forward to during prep is veiny quads. They're faint right now, but man, I remember one time I was wearing pants during leg day and I dropped them right at the end and it was just like boom, boom. So cool. They're veiny right now, but they could be even more. But another thing is like when I wake up, after I go sit on the toilet for too long, like veins like all through here, like big old veins. I know, I'm getting kinky over veins, but it looks cool. I'm a little too hairy right now. I need to shave too. I was gonna do that today, but I've been in a rush. It's cool. I've had these lines right here, if you can see them. I've always had them. Like they didn't go away during prep. Oh shit. Okay. Boom. In and out, man. So if you like really focus on being fast. I don't like being fast, but I mean, I feel like if I'm still hitting the numbers and still hitting the weight, it doesn't really matter. Like if I was going too fast, I think the numbers would start to really show, but I think I was fine. And there is like a argument for less time between rest, because then you're putting more, you know, I don't know. I honestly rather rest more between sets, because then I would put more energy into each set, but I don't think this was bad. And my heart rate's up, which is good, you know. It's like less cardio I have to do. If my focus was legs, like if it wasn't upper body, then yeah, I think I would probably add an extra exercise or maybe a couple extra sets here and there. But from what I'm doing, I think I'm fine. Like, I know my legs have grown this last iteration, this last growth period, even without them being the major focus, which is pretty cool. And the only thing I really dropped out from what I was usually doing, from when I was really like pushing hard, was the adductors, the good girls, where you go in with your legs. And that's only because like the machine here is like each leg goes on its own instead of together, and it really messes me up. Obviously I could learn to use it, but I just told myself like, you know, my adductors were getting huge without it. I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. And you know, if I shred down and hey, we need more legs, we need more legs. But I really don't think like what I'm doing is gonna be detrimental. Like my upper body, my legs are gonna shrink. First off, that's not gonna happen. And second off, I don't think like my upper body is gonna outpace my lower body. I think my lower body has pretty good, like, I guess genetics is the right word, like stimulus to grow. I like to say that it's because I biked everywhere as a kid, but who knows? I did bike everywhere though, and I like to feel that that's what it did it. Because I'd always bike on like the highest gear, so it would always be like the hardest to push, and I'd always just like pedal as hard as I could. So I biked a lot. But yeah, that was still a really good workout. I guarantee I'll be sore. Those hack squats I was pretty happy of. I love like that they're actually like working. I do need to do my wall sits though. That's my physical therapy for my knees, and that has like helped them mitigate the pain, even though it's still there. It's in my patella tendons. I've had tears in both of them, and so it's really made it hard to like make it through a leg day without pain. Like there was a string of like 2 months, 3 months where I could barely even train legs. Like I would just do hamstrings because my knees hurt so bad. And when it was the worst, like I couldn't walk upstairs. I couldn't walk fast really without them hurting. Like it was really bad. Not trying to complain, or I'm just trying to share, you know, why I'm so anal about legs, man. But yeah, we made it through it. It was good. These last leg days have actually been really good, despite a little bit of pain. Like I'm pretty happy about that. Feels pretty good. Like it always kind of sucks, even though like you go in and you're like, fuck, this is gonna suck. It always sucks when you leave and you're like, dude, I could have done more. Like it always feels really good when you're like, I did everything I wanted to do. Like I can't say like, oh, I wish like I could have done more, because in my head you can always do more. So I don't want to say like there's nothing else I could do, but like in that workout set to make it good. But it's like, hey, I did a really good job. Like I'm happy with that. I am proud of that, and I'm satisfied with that. This is okay to be satisfied, I think, with this kind of thing. So yeah, I feel really good about these last ones.
yeah, I don't know. It just made me think of like some people go in and they're like, man, I'm doing everything to change, and you like go really see them, and it's like they're not putting the effort in. Like, you have to like make a conscious, like you have to put like some sort of energy. If you think about what energy is, you know, try not to get all like chakra namaste on you, but like you just have to like make the effort to change. Like, I used to be a diver. I used to jump and flip off boards into water, and your coach could tell you the same thing over and over and over again, like, hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do this, and you're still not doing it. And you can't just like throw yourself literally into the deep end and hope for it to change. You have to really like think about that thing happening. And I think that goes with every aspect, but like with this bodybuilding thing, like you have to go into the gym with at least some, you can't just fucking, you get out of it what you put into it, you know? If you just like move the weight, sit on your phone, move the weight, like sure, you might make a little bit of change, but it's gonna be so long. And it's like, why wouldn't you just put in that hour of effort? Not even, you could do 30 minutes and you would start to see change. I don't know. I digress. I've definitely moved away from, I used to be such a little shit judgmental person, like, oh, get out of my gym, you little pussy. You know, you're blah, 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 doing that. And that's not okay. Now I could care less what you do. I could give a rat's ass about what you do. I think the only reason I judged other people is because I thought they were judging me. But now it's like, I could care less. You could fucking pose with your shirt off, do some weird one-arm pec deck. I don't care. If it doesn't affect me, as long as you're not breaking anything, that's fine. And when I say that, there are some caveats to that, because there are some things where I'm like, shame on you, buddy. Like when you fucking throw the weights from eye level height. All right, that makes me so mad. Like, what's the point? I've never done that. I have never done that, even in my shit boy days. But that makes me mad, because then you're gonna, you know, there was at my other gym I used to go to, all the dumbbells above like 100 were all bent like that, and so they would roll in your hands when you have them like above your head. And then I couldn't really use them. I couldn't dumbbell press because I'd be fighting the grip, or they would roll, and I was like too scared to like roll onto me. And there was like this dude who would just fucking yeet them at the ground. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? I don't know. Stay in your own lane, but also be respectful to the gym. I mean, because I like to use those same dumbbells, bruh. All right, I'm ranting. It is time for me to cut it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. It was quick, it was fast, a lot more of me talking. So I hope you like hearing my freaking voice, dude. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, for real. If you're new, welcome. I know I should say that at the beginning, but thanks for watching it. Stuck around this far. I really, really appreciate it. I don't know, leave a comment or like or whatever, because that helps the algorithm for other people to see me, and maybe they'll like me. Maybe they'll hate me. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one.